What's the deal, gang? What's up? What's the deal, gang? What's up? I'm here just for this hour. Get the stream for this hour. Hold on. I'm looking to see if we can get some buy limits here off this area. Oh, that was close. God damn it. Come on. How much was that? 6 pips? I don't think I might not tap it. 42.51 flat. Damn. A little tight. Yeah, so it'll probably tap us in here, but we should have been in there already. Right there. One. Yeah, we're gonna get tapped in here. Let's see if we can bounce off of this. Yeah. Oh, we might blow through this. Yeah, damn. It might reject here. Now it's fucking pulling up. Something happened. All right, there we go. Just closed. Sorry, my live account was still running. The live account didn't tap. Just made a whole bunch on that. All right. So I'll post the live account. My live account, I retook the entry down here, and we actually won that in the signal channel. So that was a $11,000 trade for me just now in the signal channel. Sorry, I know I got tapped there, but we just made 11 grand on the live account. Fucking sick. Fucking W. All right, just kind of tight about this now, but what a Oh man, that sucks though that this over here got tapped. The live account, I got back in here. It got tapped, and I got right back in here at these levels. And I got back in with a 28 lot. And a 28 lot, we just hit 11 grand. Oh man. All right, so that's kind of funny. It's plus 30. It's minus 35 on the loss and plus 35 on the win. But it was a 17 lot on a loss, and it was a 28 lot on a win. Yeah, what we really should have had was just this initial bounce that happened for 80 pips, but it rebroke the lows, never gave it back to us. Yeah, went to the gym, missed the starts. Oh, it's all good. Doesn't look great here, 1906, but we made 11 grand on a live account, so it looks great there. Sick. Sick, sick. I see 30 lost the same way I see 500-pound deadlift. Impressive. Bro, so let's double down this like it's blackjack? No. Yeah, 28 lots. How much percent made on live account this year right now? If I look at it, or if I don't look at it. For the year, 47%, 48%. Okay. Damn, kind of tight about this funded here though. Blew right past our level. It's all right. I think we'll get it. We got another hour in here. Let's see if we can end the funded on a. Give me a sec. Better run to the back. ERB. Sorry, muted. Sorry. Said it's kind of scary attempting buys as it's kind of skipping down. It's not even just printing, it's just kind of like skipping. But we will attempt some buys soon here. Mike G. Any idea for sells? No. I want to buy. Sells only if we pull back and form resistance. If it starts coming up, forms resistance, I'll look for sells. Not right now. For sells, it's way too overextended. Maybe buy limits over here. Imagine planning buy limits 400 pips away. Market moving so crazy, you got to plan 500 pips away, 400 pips away. I'm speaking. Is he? I have no idea. I have so much shit going on here this morning. And the baby's now sick. The baby, the only one that wasn't sick for the whole time, the baby is now sick. So, too much shit going on. I haven't been able to. Dems rejected funding the Pentagon. Okay. Shutdown still in effect. Zoom, I wanted to do Zoom, but I'm not going to. There's just too much already going on. Well, it's not going to look pretty here on stream, but on our live account, it looks fucking incredible. Should have been a 35 lot. Ended up being 28. I got the number at 7. I just clicked buy 4 times. That's what matters? Yeah, but I want this to look pretty as well. Gotta look cute. What up, Jorge? I don't know if I trust that to be a top wick. I think we might re-break highs here. Yeah, there's 60 pips on the break of the low. Just this shit right here. Yeah. Holy. Holy moly. I'll stop right now, in my opinion, get some back. I've already gotten some back. Yeah, buy limit 42.18. No, I don't. Not right here. Seven's a better level than 18, but see, might not come back down there. And the reason I say might not come back down, the 15 wanted to flip twice already and hasn't come down here. If it just starts re-breaking highs, I don't just might not see it coming back down. The bottom wick made on this 5. Yeah, I think we got to get down to 200 areas. That I agree with. 4,200. Oh, a bit quiet here. Bit quiet here today. Everyone got wiped out. By what? You could have gotten wiped out by one trade. Are you talking about this small loss that we took on the funded? It got re-wiped in the live account. Yeah, there's gonna be some weight here. Might look for buys here once we get a closure here if we respect this area. If we get closures above 42.50, we might look for buys. That would be the 15 above. The 30 would be respecting support there. We would just need a bottom wick on the next candle. 2 minutes. Good to see you streaming. Here's one of the originals. See a lot of people off you and this stuff. Yep. Yep. Come on. All right, you had the 5 form a range here. It's a big ass range. The candles are massive. 200 pip range here on the 5 minute. 3 straight 5 minute candles for over 500 for over 100 pips. 200 pips. Shut up. Yeah. Penny, come here. Stop barking. Down. Lower time frame wicks. Candle wicks aren't a factor. Not really. Yes and no. I don't pay too much attention to them. I think there's a chance we come down here. We can still retest the lows here. But if we can come down in a range here and then re-break highs, then I'll be looking for buys. What are these drops and jumps? Profits. Yeah, there's no buys here just yet. Yeah, we didn't come down, grab orders. We just kind of pushing up here, breaking the previous candle high. Let's see what happens. Can we print a bullish closure? Strong bullish candle here. Sell on flip, you can. I mean, it's like 50 pips right there. 40. Crazy. This flip was 50 pips. 44. First day I see 600 pip 5-minute candle. That's the one that took us out. All good. Benny, come here. I think we're gonna need to see this 15 close, regardless of anything. Oh. We close like this, we'll get some sells in to retest the bottom of the range. Eight minutes. Gotta wait 8 minutes. Yeah, that is 200 pips for a stop here. What? Nah. Like, what the fuck? We usually look at this shit like this. MGC. Honestly, I don't mind taking a 1900 minus 1900 into the weekend on this. No wonder the live smacked so much. Wondering what the fuck. First time see moves like that since you started trading, or second time? Ranges are messing with my mind. Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this was kind of a small loss based on the ranges, right? I mean, we're still pretty heavily ahead. It's just hate seeing this. I hate seeing red. Past few days been crazy. Like the ranges are wild. Not a small. This was what, like a 60 pip loss first, but in terms of the funded. That's not much if you consider the ranges. Like right now, this is a 330 pip candle right now, printing, you know. Oh, now the 4-hour flip. You weren't wrong. It was light. It's gonna come back just as fast. Sorry, I got no zoom on, so I don't have any annotations on, so I can't really draw for you guys. But there's nothing going on in terms of like me looking for a position on this or the next candle. 30 is gonna have to close this. We're either gonna have to form a resistance 42.94. We're gonna have to come down here on the next candle, form support 42.52. If we're able to get some bullish closures, well, if this candle is able to close bullish, I will have buy limit here at this area. And it will be a 115 pip stop. No, it won't. We will not do that. Yeah, we had 300 pip movement. I was in sells on my sell. 100 in my P&L. The price was super below my entry. What? Never seen that. Ah. Never seen that happen. Hold on a second, chat. Hey, you need to run a line through here, but you'll get closer. You could probably get closer to the other end if you run a line through. All right, let me know. Oh. Hey, is he muted or is it me? It's you, and I was muted. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not looking for anything at this area, like a buy or sell at this area. We're gonna have to form a support either down here or resistance up here, or we're gonna get a closure right now on this candle. Right, and if we get a bearish closure, you'd want the next candle to close above it, and then we can trade up. So I don't have zoom annotations on, so I don't have anything to draw with. Just kind of a crutch. Like that's the biggest reason I use Zoom. It's not even like people on Zoom. It's just like it's got annotations. On it. Any videos learning basics to trading? Babypips.com, and just go through that if you want to learn like basics. But like if you just show up here for a month, you'll be well on your way and pretty in tune with what we're doing. Come to the live streams, it'll change your life. Yeah, just show up to the live streams every day. And you'll be well on your way. Don't mind that minus 1900. It's a rarity. 2 minutes here. Next candle is going to need a top wick here. See how we close here. Lock in. We might have positions here. We open up with a bottom wick. This wick down here is 100 pips. What's your bias, dude? All right, so here we go. Bias. We come into the day. We are bullish today, right? But we had no top wick, so I don't expect this to go further. We made a top wick. We've come down, so bias becomes bearish. The previous 4 hours closed bearish. The bias is bearish. We're looking for sells, right? But we've already reached that target for sells, and we're printing back up above 42.50. So you below here, below 42.50, you can probably look for sells at 42.97, but below it you could look for sells. Anything above 42.50, probably look for buys. What? You can't. Give me a minute. Okay, love you. Give me a minute. Yeah, while we are bearish, there's still opportunities to get buys as well. 10 seconds here. That's a bit tough. Yeah, would have taken that buy off of here. That's what I'm looking for. $100 pips. 100 pips right there. I don't know how normal this is. Any move is over 15, 20. Any kind of pump, up, down, up, down. This shit right here, 100 pips. Damn. In the buy and the flip, good job. I'm not looking for the flip. Might come back down. I was looking really for a bottom wick entry here off here. 42.54. Ooh, are we gonna get a seller replay? Just can't take this buy here, right? I mean, I need to come down here to support, or this is gonna cut. This is gonna have to close. And then we came down to these levels. If we came down 42.50, I'd be okay with buys. But right now, it looks like we're just creating that top wick down to tap that area. 1 minute little candles a G. Close pull, 120 pips. Yep. Pretty sure I'll still have more positions today. Just don't know if it's going to be on stream. We're going to be here for another like 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes. Yeah, through London close. Something shows up, great. If not, then it's going to be just that one, just these two positions on stream actually. Funded and live, and that's it. So the week is going to close out. We have not had a red week at all on this account. Yeah, right now this is what we look like. We've had no red weeks on this account just yet. We need $700 to make it a green week. What happened to your voice today? Nothing. I'm a little groggy. I'm tired. Dude, I fucking full-time nanny here. After my daughter was sick, then I was sick, then the middle one was sick, and last night stayed up because the baby is sick now. She kept crying and coughing, and I need meds, and I can't breathe. That's the number one thing. She's crying at night, going, I can't breathe. Can you analyze your last trade? Yeah, we got in. Where did we get in? I don't even remember. Look at entry. 4252.2 right here. This was entry, this was stops right here. Sorry, this was stop right there. $52.2 and stops. It actually, when it came down here to this area, if you guys remember, it bounced for like 90 pips, 100 pips, and then it came back down, tapped us in, and just straight down broke the lows. Bucket sell stops on the break of the lows. You'll get enough. 160 pip stop. It's just, when you say fuck it, sell stops on the hourly low, it's just like, you're just sick and tired of waiting for your own position. You're just, I need to get in here. Don't trade those, don't. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to take another position unless it's like our position. It usually is, no matter how much I want to fight back the 1906 here. I'll get my opportunity to fight it off throughout the day. It missed us. It missed us here by about 5 or 6 pips, I want to say, before it pulled up and then came back down. Maybe we could have deleted or almost tapped us in after it missed us by a pip. Back to saving the economy. That's that discipline that's needed. After the initial reaction, if it comes back, it usually pushes hard through. It not necessarily, depending on the level. Yeah, sometimes it does, but not necessarily. Not always. Sometimes it gets to the next level and bounces. Price is slowing and choppy now. Yeah, I'm okay with chop. Let it chop for a little bit and let it slow down. Let these ranges become smaller. You always been trading gold, yeah. Always gold. 2 minutes here. 22. See? Somebody said it's slowing down. Up the low. Perfect. I'm activated in cells. I thought you were kidding. We were done trading for the day. Yeah, money's money. Funny, stops are big, but like any kind of break of the low is like at least 20, 30 pips. But damn. I got buddy out here. Power washing the windows. $8 minutes. If we get a closure below, we might actually have some more positions for sells here. We'll see how this prints. Are giveaways happening today? Many people on here, 140. I don't know. I wanted to do a bunch of giveaways. Bunch. I don't think we timed it right this week with me being out all week. How many likes we got? Do we at least get some likes? $50 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. So we'll do like we'll do a giveaway. But I want to do a whole bunch. I want to do like 5 in one day. So I think we'll save that for maybe for Monday. We get 100 likes here in the next 10 minutes. Do a giveaway. Are you using instant funding, Tom? If you, yeah, this is an instant funded account. This has already seen a payout. This account. Looked good for a second. Looked like we were about to close below. Close, but no cigar. This is interesting. If this is holding support here, right, on the 15, and we can get a break of this high here on the next 15. There's quite a bit of range to catch this. Yeah, there's a possibility the next 15 might be a position. We're gonna have to see the bottom wick on the next one. Maybe this 5 does it. Let's see if this 5 can flip bearish down here. Tap this area and re-break highs. We might get in here. Break the low, give a bottom wick. Before. This might pump here. How much time? We have 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes for the 30. We're gonna wait these 3 minutes here, see how we close. Never win any giveaways. Well, I do a lot of giveaways. A lot of people have won. A lot. You keep showing up, you're bound to win. Without getting copyright or sued. Not gonna sue you, bro. Not gonna sue you. It depends what you do with the content, but I'm gonna sue you. Although I might, I don't know. I litigate on weekends just for fun. That's like one of my favorite pastimes. The little litigation on the weekends to not keep things mundane. One minute here. I'll reach out before post, sure. Okay. I think we're going to give it another chance right here. We need a bottom wick on the next candle. First, we need a top wick. With this candle's got to close with a top wick. Then we need a bottom wick on the next candle. And depending on how steep that is, right? Because right now the stop is 200 pips. 200 pips. This is... You guys hear me? Or do I hear you? Do I hear myself? Do I hear myself correctly? Yeah. All we need is a... I was going to say a top wick. I got to say that's a top wick. That's a 10 pip top wick. We're gonna buy style. We're gonna. Oh, whoa! What's sell? Limit sell. It's gonna be fairly quick. There we go. Stops to break even. Let's see. See if this can ride up. So we secured partials there at 30 pips, right? And let's see if this can ride up to the top of the range. Sure. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. So yeah, we secured 80% of the position there at 30 pips, and this is just the runner. And a bump. It could have been a bigger position. With just his stops are so big. I can't put like a 7 or 8 lot on this kind of stop. Although I have like 7 or 8 lots worth of confidence on this funded. I think it's gonna tap us here. Based on this wick here to the left, right? That's kind of the area it came in here. Might tap us out and then go, but it'd be nice if we just came up. 30 pips within seconds. yeah, I mean, we kind of waited like just for our positions. I know it doesn't doesn't negate the loss earlier on the funded, but oh, I forgot to take this on my live. It's all right, we're up 11 grand. Come on. Yeah, I think once our first position, remember when we took L on, once the first one missed our entry by about a few pips and pulled up for 90, we should have deleted that buy limit. Probably close full right there. It's close enough. Chat. That we just got back 1,200, right? 1,100 out of that loss, right? I think we're gonna end the week on green. There you go. There's full TP. So 1 loss, 2 wins on the day here. Um, 879 doesn't look that bad, right? Probably one more trade. I think we have it in us today to get maybe another trade or two. We'll just, the key is just wait for your position. It'll happen. Update the record. It's honestly, I don't know. I don't know how to count pips right now. So today on stream, we have 2 wins and 1 loss, right? The live account has made $11,000. The funded account lost 19. Now just got 1,100 back. Let's fight off this 880 and let's end the day in the green. Great. How much was that? I think that was like 70 something, 70 pips. The runner. Pips just a number. Yeah, it just when we missed our ideal entry, we should have deleted that buy limit because it was with all this volume, it just smashed right through. And then we wouldn't have to be fighting back there. It'd just be, would have waited for a simpler position, but it's all good. Matrix closes 5 p.m. Eastern. Go to our analytics here. Wait, I gotta be getting close to a freaking payout here. How much is it? How much? How much? Best question ever. How much? So it's 6%, right? For the first payout. It's 5% for the second payout, right? You gotta make 5%. So what's 5% of 156? How much? Where do I have to get to get a payout. Like, where do I go? Where do I go? From the new balance. So the new balance, 159. Well, new balance was 155. 155.5, right? It tells you in the dashboard. I'm in the dashboard. Where do I go? You need 77, 75, 156, 163. So I'm like $2,000 away from a payout. Okay. Maybe $3,000. But where in the dashboard? Is there a spot on the dashboard that says payout at this amount, or like what? What does it say? Where do you see that? Scroll down to payout target level. Is it below the calendar or above the calendar? Trade duration, win rate, net daily P&L, net daily net cumulative, P&L. There's no spot that says yeah, I'm looking at top one. Filled the range here perfectly. Oh, pretty much got a perfect closure. Right, so I'm looking at performance stats, correct? That's where I go. In the consistency box is just above ESS. I don't have that box. There is no ESS. I have You guys are all trolling me. I know it. I know you guys are trolling me because it's not here. Oh, so that's what I'm asking. I'm inside Project X. Yeah, you guys are telling me about going into the... All right, I see. Okay. Next payout, 163,473. Okay. And I'm at 161. 160. So 160. So, yeah. All right, so we are... $163,473. So about $3,000 away. I think sometime next week. Just around 3,000 is a typical week, so I think sometime next week we should be able to get another payout on here. It will give you... Wait, what about 7,000? Like I said, yeah, they will give you a pre-live account to that for maybe 8K. 163. Oh wow, that's only 3K away. So you made 4K from the New Balance. That's awesome. Yeah, I made more than 4K New Balance, a little more, because it was 155.5. So I made around 5, closer to 5. Gang, Uncle made $470 today. Bro. Actually, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. But I will say this: we're gonna end end the week here in the green. Remember, I said we need basically $700 to be in the green. See, so still no red week, all green. Okay. Let's start calling it a session. Let's start let's start finishing up here. Start finishing up here. Moron. No, you are. Yeah, this is what happens. I just talk to myself all day. What I was gonna say, if you guys are looking for the Wix mix, right? If you want the Wix mix pancakes, wait for a bullish 4-hour closure. Get that bullish 4-hour closure first, and then wait for that next 4-hour to come back to your support levels in the shape of a bottom wick on the 4-hour. If you're looking for any kind of pancakes with the previous 4-hour closing bearish, I would not mind looking for some sells, right? If the market pumps up into these areas right here, I will look to have sell limits here. For these areas, right? Stops will be these wicks. For roughly a 40 pip stop there, but you did have a bearish 4-hour. So as you start coming up here, I would expect a bearish reaction here at that area. That's if we do come up there in the next, well, before 2 p.m., next 2.5 hours, in the next 2 hours and 10 minutes, right before 2 p.m. At 2 p.m., you have another 4-hour closure, and you want to see how that closes. I do not want to buy as these 4 hours have all been, as these 4 hours are bearish, and the hourly's bearish, the 30's bearish. Unk got at least 700 last year. Bro, Unk is up 30% in 2 days. A little under 30%. NQ, yes, buying up strong. I know, but like, you know, drop a like. We started the stream at 10 p.m. at 10 a.m. Drop a fucking like. Warrior Wix. Wix for no man warrior. Update session trades. No, we're calling it a session here, gang. Yeah, so like I said, if you're gonna look for more positions, wait for that 4-hour closure and give yourself an advantage in terms of direction if you're looking for some pancakes. But I think you'll find the Wix mix better next week. New truck coming in. New truck club, bitch. It's all coming in. Yeah. You know what we could do? I could have update this part, the actual record. Get 2 dubs. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jay. I saw your message. Thank you. Thank you for the week. Have a great weekend. Hope the family get better soon. Yo, I don't know. We went down this fever rabbit hole, and we're climbing out, but barely climbing out. I'm dragging everybody out. I'm like, hold on. I'm just fucking. They're holding on by my dreads. They're all hanging. Oh man. So yeah, I'm dragging the family out of this fever, out of this illness, out of this flu. And next week should be a lot more stable. I'm thinking giveaways on, not on Monday. I'm thinking about having a, like, TNT next week. We could do it Tuesday and Thursday, right? We could do some giveaways on Tuesday and some giveaways on Thursday. I think we'll do that. We'll do 5 and 5. The size of the accounts will depend on how many likes you guys leave streams prior. Right? So let's see, maybe we'll need to get like 150 likes on Monday's stream in order for Tuesday to have 50K giveaways instead of 25K giveaways. Something like that. Something like that. Something that can drive interaction. Oh. 650K accounts on Sunday? No, but on Sunday, I just think we're definitely going to do 2 giveaways. For everyone in the private group, everyone in the Signal channel, we're going to, when we do the private agent session on Sunday, I'll give away 2 50Ks. 2 50K accounts. So make sure you guys show up on Sunday. There's also like 3 or 4 people in the Signal channel that shouldn't be there. And I know you guys shouldn't be there. I don't know why WAP didn't kick you once there was no payment process, but it's all right. Enjoy the free signals for now. Like, damn, he got us. That wave's over. What the fuck, free signals? Yeah, I just realized that WAP didn't adjust properly in renewals, and there's some people that haven't paid are in there. What's your schedule? YouTube versus Zoom? Every time I'm on YouTube, I run a Zoom. Every single morning, 8 a.m. There is no private Zoom. There's a private Asian session on Sundays, which is also on YouTube, but it's private, not listed, and there's a Zoom for it. There's no Zoom today because we started the stream today at 10 a.m. But yeah, we're gonna call it for now, but I'm not gonna call it a day yet. I think I might have some positions later on. These ranges are so big. There's a lot of volume. There's a lot of movement. Unless we just kind of range in this area, we're able to start getting closures below or start pushing up here. I think there's a high likelihood that I'm gonna have more positions throughout the day. We might even end the day green. All right. So if you're in the Signal channel, look out for that. If not, join the Signal channel. You have until Sunday, so you could get access to our Sunday private Asian session. Also, make sure you get your top 1 futures accounts because that promo, it's the 6-month promo. There's 6-month celebration. That's not gonna last until, I believe it's only for a week, so you probably have until middle of next week. Maybe until the weekend's open. I'm not sure. I gotta ask him. But for now, it is 60% off if you use Stack 5 as well. Instant funding versus Prime. Instant funding. I'm not sure what Prime is. I'm not sure what Prime is. I haven't fucked around with it. Damn, this would be a good time to have Jay on here. Zoom on here. They could have walked you through that. Go to our ask that question in our Discord, Kyle. Could be silly question. How do I get Signal channel, bro? It's if you find it, consider yourself winner. In my there's a link in the bio. think there's a link everywhere at the bottom. YouTube and the Instagram. There's links everywhere. There's a link somewhere here. Nightbot right there. How's it gonna close here? Is it gonna respect this level? Damn, no bottom wick. Watch this. This will be sick. Five, 4, 3, 2. Man, I want to buy. How much is the stop here? That's a 40 pip stop? That's a 40 pip wick? Yeah, it's gonna flip here. I mean, it looks great, right? In terms of 15, 30, and then you're going in the hourly, right? We still pretty bearish. We still closing with bottom wicks. It just, yeah, we're gonna need a bullish close here. If these wicks were like 20 pips, 15 pips, but this is just too much. Do you have a consistency rule with your account? I don't think so. If I do, I'm within the consistency rule. Took the flip, cut 30. Yeah, thinking about it, there's a lot more to cash than 30. I want a bullish closure. If this can close bullish here in a few minutes, in like 13 minutes, I might look for more positions, some buys to retest highs again. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just a bit skeptical, right? This doesn't have a bottom wick here, but the hourly does. There's room to head down. We'll see. We'll see. If this is able to give us a closure, though, I'll have buys in the next candle. You might be instant prime. All right. If I buy a challenge account but don't start right away, does that still count to the first month combine? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You gotta ask their support. They're pretty quick in terms of replying, so find out from them. All right, gang. Let's call it a session. Another profitable week. The day, not so much, but the week, still gonna end in the green. Let's work towards that payout next week, right? We're only about $3,000 away. Let's work towards a payout for Friday. It's been a great week on the live account. Unk is eating. He's up 30%. Is Trump talking? No. Right now you have Melania Trump talking. The first lady. The FLOTUS is talking right now, as they call it. You have the POTUS and you have the FLOTUS. Right now it's the FLOTUS. Putin thanks FLOTUS for a role in helping displaced Ukrainian children in Russia. Ukrainian children kidnapped by Russia. 20,000. Cool. What's the stream schedule next week? YouTube, Discord. There's no schedule. I'm going to be on every single day, 8 a.m. We're going to run New York session every day next week and going forward, like we usually do, until we get sick. And then we'll miss some days. All right. I was going to say Zoom gang, but there is no Zoom gang today. Clubhouse gangs. See you guys on Sunday. Everyone else, I will see you guys on Monday. Okay? Chat, thank you for joining me. Mods, appreciate you guys. Jay, thank you. Very special. Thank you to you. And yeah, chat, love and wisdom to you all. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Signal channel, stay locked in throughout the hour. We might have positions here within the next hour. Sometime within the next hour. Later. Enjoy your weekend, everyone.